Did you know that some of the foods that you consume on a daily basis can contain additives that can cause cancer, increase risk of diabetes, and many other health problems? These food additives should be banned. However, they're not, and they're in a lot of foods that many people consume. Now, we're going to talk about five of them, and these five are horrible. And they're definitely the most common ones, and definitely, I don't think people should eat them. Especially after watching this video, you're probably not going to want to consume any foods that contain these additives. Number one is MSG. This one is known to be very addicting. MSG, also called monosodium glutamate, is in certain foods, fast foods, certain packaged goods, even just a general product that many people consume. It could be like frozen dinners, salty snacks, canned soups, even restaurants. So people definitely might even be consuming and don't even realize it. MSG can cause metabolic syndrome and even weight gain, especially because it makes you more so addicted to the food, right? And we know that addiction isn't a good thing. And being addicted to food, well, it's a thing. And many people don't take it seriously. But if you've ever been to McDonald's, I'm saying McDonald's, I know, and you smell the food, you get this weird feeling like, oh, I want it so badly, right? You can taste the food basically. You know what it tastes like. That's how strong MSG is. This is a terrible ingredient. I recommend getting it out. It'll show up as monosodium glutamate as an ingredient. Number two is artificial food coloring. This is in chips. This is in energy drinks. Artificial food coloring examples are red 40, blue 1, yellow 5, yellow 6. These can be more than just food actually, but specifically in food, which is terrible, right? Red 3 has been shown to increase the risk of thyroid tumors. Not a good thing at all. And the thing is, some of these can actually cause cancer, which is terrible. And there definitely is some juice boxes and energy drinks that have these artificial flavors. Stick to water. It's delicious. Another thing is sodium nitrate. This is number three on the list. This is incredibly common in lunch meats, sandwiches. If you ever been to a sub place where they make sandwiches, or if you just buy lunch meats, or even pre-built sandwiches, they will most likely contain sodium nitrite. This is terrible. This ingredient is horrible, and meats already have a lot of nitrites, and the fact that they add more is terrible. They can increase stomach cancer, colorectal, breast, and bladder cancer, which is terrible, right? And eating processed meats alone is bad enough. So you really want to stay away from sodium nitrite because of how terrible this ingredient is. And you're going to find sodium nitrite specifically in lunch meats, hams, specifically hams, possibly salamis, turkeys, hot dogs, sausages, any processed meats. And those meats alone, you should try to reduce or really just try to avoid as much as possible because those tend to be high in sodium and a lot of nitrites. They're definitely something that you want to stay away from. You know, if you're trying to, instead of having lunch meats, just stick to ground beef itself. Steaks, they're far more healthier, more nutrient dense, and better. So try to reduce your lunch meat intake in general. Now, guar gum and other gums. They're known to be in yogurts, ice cream specifically. Guar gum is definitely in ice cream, but there's other gums and other sort of emulsifiers. Xanthan gum, Arabic gum, etc., right? And specifically, guar gum and xanthan gum are terrible. And they could be even in almond milks. These can cause a lot of stomach issues. If you ever had almond milk and you had um, other issues, it definitely sucks. I honestly do not like gums whatsoever, though. I would definitely try to get away from them because they can cause bloating, gas, and other issues. And other gums themselves, maybe not guar gum, but maybe other gums, they could definitely cause a lot of issues. So definitely try to stay away from them, causing a lot of stomach problems. I remember drinking a lot of almond milks and seeing all these gums and emulsifiers, and they were just terrible. So I would definitely try to stay away from them. I don't think guar gum is good at all. The last thing is going to be high fructose corn syrup, probably the worst ingredient of all time. Because when I was in school, we did an assignment seeing how sugar was broken down. Sugar was broken down to corn syrup, and then it was broken down to high fructose corn syrup, which is even far more sweeter. Now, this can do a lot of issues, right? In my opinion, it could just cause um, weight gain, could cause diabetes, inflammation. It is absolutely unhealthy. It can spike your blood sugars far higher. This is a severely broken down version of sugar, and sugar alone can cause a lot of issues. And I'm not saying sugar is bad. Moderation is key. Sugar is bad for some people, but in my opinion, moderation is key. Moderation is absolutely key when it comes to everything. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the worst things in general, one of the most unhealthiest forms of sugar. You could find high fructose corn syrup in snacks, specifically soda, pop. These sort of drinks will contain high fructose corn syrup. So, I hope you guys learned something. I hope, excuse me, got a burp. Got a belch burp of all the time, right? Anyway, I strongly believe that eliminating these 5 food ingredients and or reducing them can make good work for your health. They could improve your health and or prevent it from getting worse. Because I don't see high fructose corn syrup. I don't see something addicting like MSG making you better or healthier. I think a lot of these ingredients are bad. I don't think they're put in there for good. I think MSG has been put in there for addiction so that they can make possibly more money off you. There's no reason for it to be in your diet. I hope you guys learned something. Thank you all for watching, and by all means, take care of your health and take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. If you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below what foods you're going to be avoiding. Thank you.